Government officials insist that this is an isolated incident.
Warning. The following program contains explicit language and mature content. It is not meant for the easily offended. So if you are an emotional pussy, please refrain from listening. Thank you and enjoy.
Welcome back. Another edition of the Buzz Podcast. Your boy Cujo, my man Jules.
Yeah.
And as you can see, we got another special guest this week. This week, we were able to land this guy. This dude is in demand in the DJ world. We were able to snag him as part of a contract for him being the official DJ for the Brew Battle Pillow Fight going down June 14th at Soggy Peso, which will be presented by your guys is truly here trying to raise some money for the Jazz Exchange out there. Those guys are amazing school, teaching people and kids how to get into jazz, performing the beautiful music that it is. And now we're able to swindle this dude.
I don't know how we got him.
We're lucky, dude. We're lucky. Buddy talks.
Y'all are being too kind, bro.
Buddy talks, dude. So he goes by the name of Midnight at the Laundromat.
Yep.
Midnight, what is good, my guy?
Nothing, bro, man. The way you set everything up is wild, bro.
It's a little bit different than last time, bro.
It's great, though, bro. I mean,
yeah.
the evolution is popping, dog.
Dude, they had to. We had to do something.
And the event keeps growing and growing.
Yeah, man.
Bro, I am like so fucking excited about this event going down June 14th. You've been with us since the first one that we've done.
Yeah, man.
Dude, well, I still can't remember how far ago that was.
Wasn't that like 4 years ago?
Yeah, because we skipped a year.
Because it was pre-COVID. We didn't do it during COVID.
No,
right?
it was 2022.
Yeah, so we did.
Okay, so we skipped the year. I just don't remember which year it
Rebranding.
was.
No, it said you guys skipped 24.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't do last year.
No. Last year we didn't do.
Yeah.
We
you guys
were rebranding and shit.
Y'all did 22, 23, both of them. Skipped 24, and then this is 24.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we were saying it's the first annual.
Yeah, first annual. Yeah, absolutely.
First annual.
Like back again for the first time?
Yeah, back again for the first time.
With a new name.
Yeah, allow me to introduce myself. Allow myself to introduce myself.
Reintroduce myself.
Yeah, dude. So, dude, again, appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you taking part in this event. I guess people, when they hear the name, dude, Midnight at the Laundromat, where did that fucking name come from, dude?
That's a trip, man. So we originally was a podcast, just kind of like you guys, but it was just a bunch of dudes, like, me and my other homie just talking shit.
Right.
Have a bottle of scotch and just sit there and pour up and just talk about just bullshit.
Right.
Like we came up with an episode called the Pussification of America.
Okay.
We're talking like, man, you know what? You can't even go to a bar, like, and then they want to put an orange on your drink. Like, don't do that to me. Just put it in my hand. Like, I just want my beer. I don't want to I don't want to make it look weird. You know what I'm saying?
But the blue moon it sets it off.
Yeah, but the blue moon has to have
that's what I had ordered it off, but I didn't appreciate a big ass fucking orange.
Do. Put my shit
put my shit big.
I'm just like, just drop it in there. I don't want to go back to my chest. So nonsense like that, bro.
Yeah.
And then that kind of split up. He got busy. He's a nurse now. So he started doing other shit. And then another boy of mine jumped in and we were talking about the same shit. But then he got married, so other stuff went down. So I just stayed with Midnight at the Laundromat, and then that name was cool to me, and I said, well, I just stick with it, man. I never planned to stay with it, but I never planned to, stay with it. It just ended up being
that's you now.
Yeah.
So how did that logo come about? Because the chart was it
a Dilla.
Okay.
So yeah, do that. I saw that Dilla and I like the peanuts, and I was like, man, I like that shit.
So respect
Bald dude
Dilla.
with a cat. Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. Ooh. Dilla's. It's gonna sound weird to most people, bro, but I honestly feel that Dilla and John Coltrane are in my heart, man.
Really?
I can't hear a Dilla track or a Coltrane track without even getting just a little bit emotional.
Damn.
Every time, bro. If I hear favorite things by John Coltrane or Miles Davis, dude, jazz, like,
yeah.
I just can't, bro. It's just something about it that speaks to me on the inside, man.
Yeah.
It's wild.
So I know how we were talking about earlier. We're talking about how, we have different, everybody has got different tastes of music, but we, us three in this room,
we have good taste in music.
we're in the same.
Yeah.
We're generally in the same genre. With this benefit that we're doing, or this fundraiser that we're doing, jazz is something that not a lot of people talk about. It's the forgotten music.
I don't think so, bro.
And I think it's starting to come back now.
It's everywhere though. It influenced everything.
It's influenced everywhere, but people don't recognize it or know it. Because if you mention jazz, it's like ew. But then when they start hearing it, it's like, hey, I know that from so and so. I was like, yeah, this is the trueness. Like, what does jazz mean to you, bro?
It's what Miles Davis said, dog. Miles Davis said there's no such thing as a bad note. It's the next note. So, and that goes for everything in life, man. That's a metaphor for life. It doesn't matter what happens to you today. It's your next move.
Yeah.
It's what always happens next.
Right.
So when Miles Davis does something like that, bro, and you hear a Coltrane track and they're just going and going and going, and it may not sound nice to you, or it may be like cacophony and might be just extra. But then if you just kind of lay back a little bit and just pay attention to what this dude's doing, it's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
You can call it beautiful chaos if you want to.
Yeah.
But I mean, to have a guy like Coltrane do a whole thing of I just drew a blank, but one of his classic albums, it was just a whole dedication to God. Like, he really went sober, bro. He took I think a year, 3 months or something like that, and locked himself in his upstairs basement. Attic. Stood up in the attic.
Yeah.
Went clean from drugs, went clean from alcohol, and just wrote this whole album, bro.
Damn.
This whole thing. He did everything from all of it.
Yeah.
And he said, man, whatever happens to this, I'm just dedicating it to God.
Yeah.
So it's one of those powerful things that jazz will bring out of you, man. It's just, it's timeless, bro. It speaks higher and higher.
Yeah.
There's even a book called The Jazz of Physics, man.
Okay.
And that
Jazz of
whole,
Physics.
it's dope. It's this guy from Brooklyn, I believe. And he figured out physics in school, but he loved jazz. So the book goes into detail about how physics, like the planets moving and shit like that, like they move at certain tones.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So the universe is making music at all times.
Right.
That's why jazz is so important.
Yeah. Everything's its own frequency, its own chord, as you want to say.
Yeah.
And the thing that's beautiful about jazz, like if you listen to a song with like, say one of their most Coltrane, is one of his greatest hits, right? Anytime you hear him perform it, it's never the same, because it's all about feeling and how he's in that moment, and what he's feeling. And like you said, what doesn't sound like, oh, that doesn't go there, that's because that's what he's feeling. He just goes on his scatter,
Right.
and he goes on his scat mode, and his fucking,
And he's just
it takes
letting
a
off.
whole other fucking life.
Yeah,
for him.
it's letting off.
Yeah, he's just getting away all the fucking problems from that fucking day, just getting the frustration out and just putting it into music, and it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, bro, I love jazz.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so excited about this event.
Yeah.
Because when you said the jazz, gonna be the Jazz Exchange?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the jazz
jazz
exchange.
Shit, that's a cool fucking name, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
man.
a cool fucking
Dude,
name.
these guys get down, boy. Candace and Abel, who are the co-founders, they're married. They have Candace had a quintet, I believe, or a quartet, CRC quartet. They put out an album. Abel's sax player. He's
He's
played
worked with people. A
Yeah,
lot of people.
he's worked with
Big
John
names.
Legend. He's gone.
Yeah.
Like they've had a lot of people.
They've been around.
that have been in
That's
the New York
badass.
scene.
But now they came back and they're giving back.
Yeah, because they were out in the New York scene doing their thing. Then they were able to come back, and they're seeing, within the culture here in El Paso, it's so blended, but it's so not blended, right? Because it's it's starting to blend more, but then then you get to like a certain time, and it's like, no, we're sticking to what we know.
Yeah.
And I actually think it's more important now more than ever. And now because they're taking away music, at school, and it's just important now to
But I mean,
be well-rounded.
Music's always gonna be important, bro.
Yeah.
Music's always gonna be.
But
something.
they try to, well, I remember growing up, music classes, and we'd hear, all kinds of different music.
Oh,
but
yeah.
They don't. They're taking it away from the school system
with budget
You know what
cuts and shit like that.
Yeah.
and that's the first thing to go.
Yeah, that's always the first shit to go.
It's always the
'cause-
arts.
Yeah,
it's
'cause
always the arts.
And that's
That's important, man.
That's the shit that brings imagination back into people's life, man. Because I mean, when are you gonna use fucking trigonometry unless you're a fucking scientist or working for NASA or?
I learned all the math I needed to learn by third grade.
I still don't use algebra. Not once have I used algebra.
I
bro.
don't even remember how to do that
I've
shit.
never been at the grocery store having to fucking carry the remainders. And shit.
Is that a square root?
Yeah,
Is this what they mean by Pythagorean theorem?
right. Yeah, it's like none of that. None of that shit
no.
applies. But then this shit is something that people have a gift for, and the fact that they're taking away their gift is sad. Because there's a lot of people. You never know who's going to be the next, Dilla. You never know who's going to be the next, Kanye before he went on his Nazi shit. You never know who's going to be the next RZA, the next, the next gangster. You never know who's going to be the next big name. I mean, hell, even fucking Andre 3000 put on an album playing a windpipe music. And,
And then he just did a piano one, right?
Bro, and he's living his best life, bro. He walks around with a
He looks happy as fuck.
backpack and a flute.
can't tell him none. He's happy as could be.
That's what it should be, bro.
Yeah.
You should just follow your passions
man.
like that.
I need to find that happiness, dude.
I think I'll play
Give
an
me a
instrument.
flute,
I think I'll play an instrument.
cello, or some bullshit.
He's gonna play a recorder inside.
Yeah, I know how to do a chime. Bing.
Play more cowbell. Need more cowbell.
As long as it makes you happy, bro. As long as
Hell
it makes
yeah.
your heart happy.
Yeah, I think that was the only instrument I could play with the chimes.
Dude, so how did you get into DJ? Like, how does that come about?
Bro, I was like, what? Shit, I was probably in 7th, 8th grade. No, like 6th grade, but I saw a music video. I don't even remember who it was. But it was this dude scratching on turntables. And I was like, I like that.
Yeah.
And I've always had some kind of like anxiety with lots of people. So that kind of was an avenue for me to get in, like in high school and shit. Like I was like, oh, they're going to have a party. I want to go to the party. I don't want to be in that party,
Right.
but I want to be a part of it.
Yeah, you
part
just
of the
want to be a
party,
fly
right.
on the wall.
So then I was like, well, I started getting DJ equipment, bro. Any money I could scrounge up, like doing chores or hitting up neighbors and shit. And so I bought some cheap ass turntables, bro. Some belt driven, terrible
Some
turntables.
fucking Newmarks.
No, bro, American DJs, they were terrible.
Yeah.
And
That was a starter pack.
yeah, man. And then I was even catching a bus like at 13
Yeah.
from the east side over there in the like that Red Sails area,
Okay.
Edgemere,
Yeah.
Okay.
and catching a bus downtown to go pay $20 a week to pay for a mixer.
Oh, shit.
then
You
my-
have a
and
pawn
then-
shop?
Yeah, no, bro.
Oh, no?
It used to be HB Electronics, but
Okay.
it was over there like on Stanton, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
So I got caught because one day my mom was like driving home from work at 5 o'clock and the bus was late.
Yeah.
So she's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, it's because I just went to the pawn shop. I mean, to the
Just waiting on a hooker.
I went downtown to pay for this mixer. She's like, "You were downtown? I'm like, what? Yeah, what are you doing?" So cool thing, man. My pops was like, "What are you doing, man?"
Yeah.
I said, "This is what I'm doing." And he says, one Saturday morning, he says, "All right, look, take me the way you go. Like, I'm going to drive, but you take me." So I rode through. I was like, all right, turn right here. I wait at this bus stop. And then I go this way, turn here. I end up at the whatever, junction or whatever it is.
Okay.
Like and I said, then I catch a transfer from here for 10 cents. And then I go over here, and it takes me here. Then I pay for it, and then I get back on the bus, and I ride back this way. And he says, we get to the store, and he says, how much do you owe? I was like, $20. I'm done. And he's like, oh, here's the $20, man. Stop coming down here like this.
Fuck
Stop
yeah.
And you were what, 13?
I was like 13 or 14.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, that's when you see, but that's when you see some shit, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
man,
You
yeah.
learn about life.
Yeah, you'll see some vagrant shit.
Bro, yeah, you see some crazy people on the bus. And you see regular folks just trying to get to work. But you deal with some crazy people on the bus. And then at 13, 14 years old, bro,
That's even crazier.
it's even crazier,
It's
bro.
even scarier.
Yeah. Some dude trying to get on with a 40 and shit in the newspaper, and they're
That was
kicking him
probably
off.
me. That was probably me.
Arguing and shit. You're like, oh my god, let me just go to the back.
Just get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that a Schlitz malt liquor in
Take
your
me
pants,
home.
sir?
Yeah, take me home.
Are you happy to see me?
Is that a Colt 40?
Damn,
Colt
that's an
45.
MD 2020, boy.
That should make
Nah,
me
that-
Earl right
yeah,
now.
that shit. I already tasted right here. I look at the fucking.
But yeah, man, that's how it started. Like that, and then got married, had kids early. Had to sell some of that equipment because I just couldn't keep up with work.
Yeah.
And then got sick in 2017 with the multiple sclerosis. I looked at my wife and I was like, I shook my world up, and I was like, if I don't do this, I don't think I'll ever forgive myself.
Yeah.
So my wife, shout out to her, she was like, if this doesn't affect our family, like our well-being, our livelihood, like we're not losing money or trying to scrounge because
Right.
your
Yeah,
goal,
struggling and shit.
then by all means do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, say
Yeah,
less.
say less, fam.
I got it.
Wow.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's dude. Hey, your shout out to your wife, dude. She's
As long as the after parties are not affected.
Yeah.
no,
yeah.
your wife's. I mean, she's been a huge help also at the pillow fights.
Yeah.
She did that no matter what. I've never seen her down, dude. The times I've seen her, she's all about positivity, and that's something that you need, man. Especially like you said with the DJing life and the sickness, and just life in general.
Yeah.
It's great that you're able to have somebody to back you like that.
Nah, bro, she's been crazy. Like,
Your backbone.
yeah, bro, crazy.
That's fucking fire. So
It's hard to find.
how long did you like practice or work on your skill before you finally got a gig? Your first gig?
Shit, dude, I started just doing mixes, bro. Like 10 minutes at first, 15 minutes, 20
Little
minutes.
mixtapes and shit?
Just little mixtapes. And then eventually it just took off. It took maybe about maybe a year,
Okay.
7 months, 8 months, just to get back into it, figure out because, dog, it was just vinyl for us back in the day.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I go to HB Electronics. I'm like, I want to buy the disc for Serato. And they're like, just download that shit.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Download.
oh, yeah, bro, like, that's all I need?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, okay. So that's how it went. So it took me about a year to start getting into the scene. But right when I was getting in, COVID hit.
Oh,
So,
Fuck COVID.
yeah,
there's
fucking
always a
COVID.
speed bump, dude.
Bro, but
Are we allowed to say COVID now?
As long as you don't throw the 19 in, we're good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's when it gets,
The
'Cause
vid.
we're- yeah, 'cause
We'll just call it the
getting
vid.
weird. The
The
vid.
vid.
Yeah,
The vid,
it was
yeah.
frowned upon.
Remember,
It was frowned upon for a while.
Yeah, remember if you said Rona, they were like, hey, take that shit
Yeah,
serious,
dude. Yeah,
man.
dude.
I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, it's like,
Fuck.
fuck out of here.
Yeah, you're going to kill my grandma, man.
get
Come
the
on,
mask.
stop it.
Take care. Are you vaccinated?
Yeah.
Are you vaccinated? Shut the fuck
Take your
up.
mask off. I can't hear you.
Bro, and don't you find it weird? I mean, do you, right? But people wearing masks still, like, I'm kind of like, what are you worried about?
Yeah, people are just scared to be scared. Then you got to play the victim.
Yeah, I don't know,
It's that
man.
victim mentality that we have, with the,
I rocked a mask, but
I mean, I think we all had to
We
for
had to.
a moment, but the moment they said, take that shit off, take that shit
Yeah.
off.
Well, let's just set aside real quick. Like, let's keep it real. Wasn't that, like, I don't know how you feel about it, but wasn't that, like, the greatest human experiment of all time?
I think so. Yeah, it's coming out.
Yes and no, because it started weak. So like, if you want to look at it, it started like weeding off the fucking the weak that
Oh, yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah.
It started taking that off, but then the mental effects that it had on on the kids. That's the thing that gets me now, because everybody says we couldn't interact with people, which as it is, people have trouble doing that now, and they'd rather interact on the gram or on TikTok, or back then what Vines or whatever the fuck it was that whatever the hot app is. I think it hurt the communication for people, because we wouldn't communicate the way we normally do. We
And
would
these fucking
just,
kids don't communicate. Period.
no, they don't.
They just
'cause
text each
they
other.
just do the little text, or they just do TikTok, or they go based off of that, and it shows how crazily smart and uninformed we are by believing the bullshit that everybody says.
That's what
to
I mean.
believe and not believe.
That's what I mean. Is
yeah,
that- and
the
fact that-
narratives are fucking
Yeah,
wild.
and then everybody's just like I even had my sister-in-law like, well, I want to go visit you guys, but I'm gonna stand outside the door.
yeah.
And then they turn to like us into snitches, bro. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, well, if you see anybody out there,
Yeah, yeah.
you call this number right away.
Dude, if they would have
Like
been giving
after
out
curfew
money,
and shit.
dude, if they would have been giving out money, dude, oh, bro, people would have been fucking rolling in that shit.
I would have been snitching, bro.
Snipers
I was
ass.
like, I got one coming right now,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
up the street,
Come
up the
get
street.
her.
I didn't even invite her. I just heard she was coming.
You just come get her.
She has a tube top on.
Yeah,
Or
man.
no.
But it is crazy because you see the power.
It changed our world though.
Yeah,
the,
for
the-
sure.
The control that the fucking TV has over people.
Prices never came down.
It's
We still got COVID prices.
yeah, dude. They're not
And
gonna come down because
No.
why? If we could afford it up to now, we could still afford it going forward.
There's your set point.
They're not gonna go
It
back.
was a reset, man. It was kind of like 9/11. It was just
No, but 9/11 brought us together for a bit.
a second.
As opposed to this, I think this pushed us further apart.
Oh yeah,
Big
oh
time.
yeah.
Culturally, society wise. I mean, it's we're still trying to get over, our fucking phobias and shit. And I ain't gonna lie, like there'll be times where you see some dude who looks kind of sketch, and the moment he's like, I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
oh shit, oh fuck,
Move
Yeah.
the other way.
come here,
move the other way.
babe. I gotta get my kid. Come
If
here,
you
motherfuckers.
cough more than 3 times,
Yeah, you gotta, hey, you gotta get outside. You gotta take that
I mean,
shit
but,
outside.
bro,
I'm like, just fart, man. Don't fucking. Just,
Don't- I'd rather you fart than
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
cough.
Yeah.
But look, I mean, look at the grocery store too, bro. They even had us like cattle. Like, oh, you go in this way,
Yeah.
but then you have to come out this way.
Yeah.
And if you go out this way, then you got to come out this, and you come in through this door, but you got to come out through. It was such a strange time.
And it was
bro.
crazy. We didn't stop working. We kept going.
kept going through.
Man, I
Me
get butt
too.
naked at the fucking garage and then just walk in. You know, I leave my clothes out there and I'm like,
You don't
do I
want to bring
burn
that
it?
shit in home.
Do I burn it or what?
Yo, we had a family meeting too. Like, me and my wife and kids, and I said, look, everybody, come here real quick, just real quick. Your mom has COVID. So are we gonna put her in the room, or is it gonna be like if one goes down, we all go down, and we'll just,
Or we just take her out now.
and it was cool. The kids were like, nah, like we'll all
We
go
like
down.
her, we'll keep her.
We'll all go down.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
But that's a weird conversation to have, right?
That's something you never thought you'd have.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you'd be like,
One thing I do like, everybody delivers now.
Yeah, that changed. That was cool.
Like, that's
everything's
cool. Everybody.
expensive, dude. But then now, like you said, they're going at the grocery store. Now we got trained to be our own fucking employee, where we got to self-scan our own shit because they don't want to hire people, because they don't want to.
I want to talk to somebody.
But
I
I
wait.
don't get
When I
that-
go to Walmart, I stay on the line.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Because I don't get
want-
that discount employee discount motherfucker. I'm doing all the fucking work.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
like
How the fuck does that
bagging
work?
my shit.
Yeah.
No, because I'll fuck my shit comes home fucked up.
I put
'Cause I
fucking
don't know how to
cans and eggs on
all
one
together,
bag.
dude. Yeah, but fucking bread all squashed for no fucking reason. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I didn't take this fucking training. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
And I'm doing the fucking work. It's like, come on, man. Kind of
Yeah, I wait in line, bro. I was like, nope, I got 9 items.
Man.
Yeah, I could be in this fucking line right
Yo,
here.
I don't mind waiting, bro. I don't mind getting the delivery. But see, there you go. That's one of the things that changed. That COVID changed us. That we got to a point where like, no, just bring it to me.
Yeah,
I'll pay $5. Just bring it.
No, fuck all that.
fucking Uber.
Nah, dude, I can't do Uber. Uber's too after a while, dude, all that shit, all the tips and fucking tax this, tax that.
Dude, I paid
It's too expensive.
$30 for lunch the other day because I used to do the little subscription.
Okay.
You know, where
That
I
was-
save the little. I still used to get fucked, but I used to order a lot.
But it
lot
was
of
nice.
food.
You know,
It
you
was
got
nice,
you got
yeah.
dinner first.
So I stopped it. Man, I paid $30 the other day because I was hungry.
What you have?
I just ordered a sandwich from Sheba Hut.
Dude, that's that fucking first world problems, boy.
Right?
That's the first class problems. boy.
I was starving, dude.
I get it,
fucking
dog.
just.
Dude, so my boy, so my boy we used to coach a football team with, he calls me pissed the fuck off. He's like, bro, I fucking ordered, what's the Chinese, the Panda Express, whatever?
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
dude, I ordered Panda Express, I ordered blah, 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 blah. He was giving me his rundown. And I'm like, first of all, I'm like, why the fuck are you calling me for this shit, right?
Yeah.
He's venting. He's like, dude, I ordered this shit. They said it'd be here in 20 minutes. It's been 45 minutes. They showed up. It was the wrong fucking order. Now the dude's got to go back and fucking get my shit again. And it's going to take another 40 minutes. I was like, dude, you would have been done with all this shit in 15 minutes if you would have drove your dumb ass down there yourself to get this shit.
Or they'll cancel your shit when you're waiting.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah,
been
they'll
waiting.
fuck your shit.
And then they'll be like, it just goes bleep. They're off screen. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're done.
Oh, your
But
shit
you
got
know,
canceled.
there you go. That's first world problems, right? That's just like you got
Yeah.
to charge us to the game at this point.
I was like, dude, just go down there 15 minutes, get your shit, go home. Then now you have nobody to get mad at but yourself if you fucked your own fucking order up.
Yeah, because I'm not doing Uber Eats, bro.
No.
No, and then people try to jump on it and be like, hey, order me some. No, bitch, I'm paying the fucking all those fees,
The
bitch.
fees.
Yeah, nah. No.
I'll put a quarter on the table.
Shit, we're
Yeah.
going to split everything.
Everything's going down the middle.
I know you just ordered
That's how
some.
we fucking? That's how we fucking after this?
Yeah.
Because now ain't nothing going
Going
down.
Dutch, motherfucker.
Dude. All right, so going back to the music.
Sorry, man. Yeah,
No, you're
Yeah.
good.
It's our little
Hey,
rant.
that's what I mean. That's what life is, right? You go fucking. There's no real path. It's just a path we take, and that's where we're going. So going back into this shit before we get all fucking crazy and start tearing down the country,
Put on tinfoil
fucking
hats.
anarchy and shit. Oh, dude, don't get me started on the tinfoil hats, boy.
Oh, bro, I can't
It's
too,
over.
dog. I can too, bro.
Dude, I'll go down these
I,
fucking.
I have a hard time sleeping, so I don't want to go down that shit, man. I just watch monkeys at night.
Dude, yeah, you do. Dude, now is that all right? So fuck it. I guess we're going down the whole. Now on TikTok, dude, it's those baby AI shit that they've been sending you. Dude, my fucking content. That's all it is. It's
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
'em.
dude, they're fucking hilarious. I don't know if I've been. I think I've been sending you the Pulp Fiction ones.
Yes.
Yeah,
Dude,
I've seen that one.
Fucking money, bro. Oh my god.
You want to
all
hear
that
something
shit.
crazy? The other night, I was, you know how it just, I don't know how this came up on my, my feed.
algorithm?
Yeah. This guy sharpening a pencil old-fashioned way, and he has like a shitload of followers, and he just grabs a a knife, and he calls it a different way. He goes, yeah, well, this one's long and artesian and this, and I watched a lot of those fucking videos, dude. Now I can't get them out of my fucking feet,
Bro, I
dude.
got another one for you guys. Look. Did you guys see about the gorilla in 100 Men?
Yes.
Like that shit took the world by storm too.
Dude,
bro.
we argued about it. We argued about we had July 12th. Jorge Tovar gonna fight in Ring Wars here in El Paso. He's a co-main event. We brought him on. We asked him the question: 100 gorillas or 100 people versus one gorilla. Gorilla every time. There's no.
They're saying gorillas their jaws are stronger than crocodiles and shit.
No,
so
dude, yes,
that changes the game,
dude,
dog. Like
the thickness of their skin, you can't do shit to them.
and their skull is extra thick.
The moment you have, like, say us three are the first ones up,
We're done.
the moment we're done and we see the people behind us see what happened to us,
Everybody's shitting on themselves.
they're gone.
Yeah,
they're done.
they're done.
Mentally, you're fucked. It's the Mike Tyson effect. The moment you saw Mike Tyson was fucking crazy, and the moment he was right in front of you, you're like, dude, I'll fuck this shit.
I'm done.
I can't.
Yeah.
Why am I here?
I'm just
But
here. I'm
those
just,
are
I'm here
regular
for pride.
motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm just here for I'm here for the paycheck.
Yeah.
I still stand by, like, if you got some trained fighters and shit.
I don't think.
I mean, he's
Now-
going. The gorilla's going to tap out eventually. I would think after. But
now, if you have 100 gorillas against Chuck Norris,
and then Chuck Norris all day,
Chuck
bro.
Norris
Yeah.
wins
Chuck
that
Norris,
every
Chuck
time,
Norris,
bro.
yeah.
Roundhouse wins every
dude,
time, bro.
every fucking time.
Get you every time.
That's where I brought it down. I was like, how about we go that route?
Yeah.
Once you bring Chuck involved, bro,
Oh,
that's
dude,
it.
dude, Chuck him, he a motherfucker, man.
But I would say, like, trained fighters, I would be like, yeah, like I'll stick to it, like about 70 something.
Yeah, but this son, they won't get him because you can't tap a gorilla out.
And he gets tired though.
No, but you can't tap a gorilla out. Have you seen the necks on these fucking things? You can't put your arms around. them.
So this dude at work read that the tallest gorilla was 6 foot. Like, So, but his wingspan was 8 feet.
Yeah,
And the average human's grip strength is just enough for like hand tools. So and a gorilla's hand strength per psi is like 1,000, bro. And I may be full of shit, but it's something astronomical
you
like
can
that.
snap a fucking palm tree.
Yeah, bro. Like we can't. Like I would try to like run up on like haha, and then boom, fuck out of here, bro. You're done.
Nothing.
Fuck. Yeah,
Nothing.
I mean,
you can't.
It's like haha, I got you.
You can't. Because even if you and I go to the same spot, we can't do shit to them. Like if we try to choke them out, we'd have to like hold each other's heads at the right moment. You can't even do it because you can't wrap your arms around these motherfuckers. And if you try to, they bite the fucking arm straight off.
I think if you just come with a plan, not one by one, don't get in a line, just rush.
Nah, I don't think.
No, he's gonna kill like about 70 something, but I'm saying eventually the last 10 have a good shot.
Nah, dude. I don't think these dudes fatigue, bro. These dudes won't fatigue, man.
I
And they're
don't know.
fast too. You forget these motherfuckers are fast.
But regular
they're fast.
motherfuckers, yeah, we're done.
Yeah, no, regular
we're
motherfuckers.
done. We're
this is
done.
a
We're done.
Fucking solid 3 minutes.
not even, bro. It'd be like fuck. You have to draw
Hey,
numbers.
quicker
Like,
than that?
3
fuck.
minutes is long though.
Yeah, yes, it is.
That's a marathon, man.
Yo, by the way, 3 minutes is long. How long are the rounds?
So it's 3 round 2 minute rounds.
Bro, people are getting gassed.
Yeah.
See, we had a discussion on the main
On the main event,
on the main event.
on the main event, I think we might have to do 10 rounds of 30 seconds each round.
No, yeah,
because we got we got some heavy hitters at the end.
yeah.
We got
We were thinking about like a minute rounds.
No, we can't bring it down.
No,
bro.
okay. Will they fill each other out or?
Pause.
Anyways,
pause.
I don't know.
No, but I mean, you
Damn.
gotta. It's a disrespectful to the sport.
Yeah. Okay. No. 2
we got
minutes.
3 rounds for 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, I mean,
You got to dig deep.
dude, yes, because
I forgot you had that dude. I can't remember his name, and I'm sorry, homie, if you hear it, but from La Barberia.
yeah,
Marco.
Marco,
Yeah.
Marco, bro. Shout out to him, bro. But I remember he had one of the best techniques I've ever seen, bro.
Superman.
Yeah, bro.
The Fist of Fury.
No, yo, he had a hand out like this.
Yep.
And he had like one hand, bro. So he's like ready to block, and then boom.
Yeah, he was on the defense.
He was on it, bro.
Yeah, he was. He was training. He was
That's-
training, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
that's
training.
that's one of the best techniques I have seen. That's one of the
Dude,
best.
you remember?
techniques.
Why do I not remember that?
Yeah.
I was drunk.
He was doing the fucking. He was doing the Superman punches. He was fucking wilding out, dude. But
Over the
it's-
shoulder bolt.
dude, I'm telling you, it's as fun as it is. Once you get in that ring and you hear the start, and you know there's tons of people watching you, the fucking anxiety
I have yet to get in that ring though.
Dude, trust me, dude.
I mean, I'm good.
Just
I don't want to.
Yeah.
Just the hype, the anxiety,
Adrenaline, bro.
the adrenaline, dude. Your fucking feet grow like roots. Like it's hard to move.
And you know what, man?
hard.
And I purposely try to play something while they're going at it.
Yeah.
So it's like make it intense, like Many Men or or something like that, bro. And make it to where it's like people are like, yes, let's go. Like,
Yeah, you gotta get them fucking riled up.
Hey, no,
Yeah,
but play
bro.
some like Two Live Crew, some Big Booty. Oh,
Oh, you gotta play some like fucking Kim from Eminem. You gotta play some killer shit, dude.
yeah, that's what I try to do, bro.
Yeah, because you need to get hyped to there, because
welcome to the Terror Dome.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. Something like that.
Yeah,
That I
do
like,
it.
Cause yeah, bro. 2 years ago when we did it, I was
Yeah.
doing that. I was catching like really aggressive,
Yeah.
like hip hop beats, and I was like,
Got
all right,
to.
let's feed this crowd and let's feed these people, man,
Yeah.
because they're out there, bro. And you hear something like Many Men out there, and you're just like, well, I'm gonna get this motherfucker.
actually that's one of the kids' walkout songs.
Oh,
So I was
perfect.
like, oh, dude. People are asking me like, what do you think? Should I do this? And I was like, dude, you got to get something to get your blood flowing, because you gonna need it. Trust me. Like you, and I've been telling them, make sure you guys do some kind of cardio. I mean, even walking after a meal or whatever. You got to do something, because we've seen people gassed,
Oh yeah.
and it's like the first round and they're fucking done.
Yeah. I don't remember who, but I remember seeing that a couple of times
Yeah.
over the last two
Yeah.
fights. So we were like, oh shit.
I think the first round's fun. And the second and third, now it's like, fuck.
Yeah, now you got to dig deep to see if you want
Like,
that.
kill me.
See if you want to win. And shit,
Cut me, Mick.
But I mean, at the end of the day, it's all for a good cause. It's
Yeah.
all for a charity, and like I said, it's all a mindset. I mean, how many other people do you know could be like, yeah, dude, I fucking took part of a fucking pillow fight in front of fucking hundreds of people for fucking,
Not since I was a kid.
right? It's wild. I mean,
It is wild.
people get into it. It's fun. It's different. It's its own life. dude.
And shout out to you guys, man, because nobody's doing it, and I'm surprised, honestly.
Yeah.
And I'm knocking on wood wherever I can find it. But, dude, I'm glad that nobody's fucking. Oh, we'll do that shit.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of Paso will do that.
Yeah.
shit here
They'll,
too, bro.
they'll repeat and try to put their spin on it.
Yeah.
So
bro.
far, so good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I mean, I think
We'll
you guys,
see after this.
yeah.
after this.
But I think you guys got it like locked in, man, because you guys kind of already have the formula to do it.
Yeah.
Like the last two you guys did were like, okay. The first like proof of concept,
Yeah.
boom. Second one hit, like boom. Okay, shit. Now this looks legit.
Yeah.
I want to get like a Thunderdome kind of shit.
Dude,
like
if
we
we
do a
could get,
cage
like, a
match.
cage match?
Yeah, like
I was gonna
First
try to-
Blood.
I was gonna try. I was gonna try to do like a 3-way between people, but I think that's
Pause.
fucking. Yeah, I think that's too hard to judge. I was gonna try.
What if
that's
you
a
just
little
created
bit-
chaos, dude, and just like
I was gonna have like a Royal Rumble.
that's what I was gonna say.
Or
Like-
handcuff them together.
No, dude. So one of the girls that are fighting, Giselle, she sent me a fucking
Oh, she's into it,
dude.
bro.
She's a killer.
Yeah, I'm
she's a
scared.
killer.
I'm scared.
Ooh, I'm
Dude,
excited.
So Giselle, she sent me a fucking a clip of some shit she found. I think it's like a Jackass parody or something. They did pepper spray pillow fights.
Yeah,
Oh.
So we're going at it. We pepper spray each other, and then we fucking fucking go.
yeah.
Fucking
I was
eyes all
like,
red.
dude,
and
yes.
fucking-
Yeah, so you're trying to clear that shit off. You're crying. You're
But I
fucking.
think here in El Paso will go good because
I
of
think we could-
Mexicans, because they
we're used to that
love.
shit.
Yeah, we love
we'll do
chile
like
and shit.
tasers. We'll do like cow prods.
Oh shit!
Ooh, go.
We'll
Get you
fucking
some.
cow prod each other and fucking fighting. Because I mean, we're always trying to think of something different, right?
Because if you did like, I think if you did like 6, bro, last man standing.
Yeah.
Like last one, because somebody's gonna gas and then somebody's
Yeah.
gonna be like, man, fuck this, I'm out. Of
Yeah,
here.
I'm
Battle
done.
Let's
Royale.
get out of it.
Battle
Yeah.
Royale.
Or somebody's just like, you know what, man, I'm gonna stick this out and
Yeah, yeah.
just and rope a dope, bro. Just rope a dope. Take them.
Yeah.
Let them get tired and then just boom.
Or blindfolded motherfuckers.
I think that might be a little bit crazy. I don't know how safe that would be.
That's a liability,
For
man.
Tipton, it's more for Tipton because when he's up
Yeah.
there on the ring, he's going to get fucking
Hey, let's
roundhouse.
blindfold Tipton.
Just blind.
No, I'd hate to see him mad.
Yeah. He's part of the gorilla.
Yeah, bro.
Part of the 100 gorillas.
Fucking turn into the Hulk.
So then it's 2-minute rounds, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
then-
2-minute rounds.
And then how many fights we got?
We got 9. As of right now, I got 9. I got 9 fights. I got them ranging from, of course, the main fight with the Grizz and Dario. We got
Got to figure out the order right now. But
we're
we
gonna
know
order. We got the Guardians of the Children going at it. A pair of bikers. We got a pair of cousins going at it. We got Annie. From Annie's Adventures going against Jez from Pie Music.
Jez is gonna get out
Yeah,
there.
Jez from Pie Music is
Shout
gonna
to
get
Jez,
out there.
dude. She's dope, dude.
Yeah, they're cool,
We're gonna have
Pie is dope, man.
so we're gonna have our podcast homies going at it. We got Misa from the Takeover versus Louie from Death in a Hoodie. We got another kid I used to coach football going up against one of the other guys from Death in a Hoodie.
Yeah, Priscilla.
We got our favorite bartender, Priscilla. She's gonna be actually going up against Giselle.
Mm-hmm.
So
I hope
that's
she's
gonna be
training,
good,
though.
dude. I was talking to her actually
Yeah.
earlier today, dude. So yeah,
Where's Priscilla serve at?
she was at Suck It. That's where we got to know her. Then she was bouncing around, and then now I think she's doing her thing. She's stepping away from the bartending, but still a great friend of the show.
Bartending's hard. That's a hard life.
Yeah, so
That's tough.
we got all kinds of people, dude.
It's diverse as hell, bro.
Dude, it's the most diverse shit we've done.
Hell yeah.
So I'm hopeful, and shout out to the people at Soggy Peso for allowing us to do this.
Hell
fucking
yeah.
And
shit.
that venue is
That
awesome.
venue is fucking. This venue, I could almost say, was built for this event. Like it's perfect for it, dude.
They have the containers and everybody's on.
Yeah, dude. There's shade everywhere. It's a nice fucking open forum. There's chairs. There's tables. There's a big ass stage that we're gonna have. We're gonna see ourselves. You're gonna see Midnight up there. You're gonna see the band play from the Jazz Exchange. I mean, we're trying to give everything we can to showcase El Paso at its best, and what we have as far as for these musicians.
And then our judges.
And our judges, we have Jimmy Dukes, who's I know he's commentating for CFC and other local fights. We got the Pie Sisters, and we got La Biquinia, who just got added to the July 12th card, who's going to be fighting. She's going to be fighting, but she's going to take time out there and go out there. Her dad's going to be our ref. Who else we got? We're in talks, but it looks like thanks to the homie Roland from CFC, Combat Fighting Championship, we're going to have a pair of their ring girls. So we're going to have professional ring girls.
Yeah.
See, it just keeps getting better. It just keeps better.
That was woo. Or you had me there.
Yeah, dude, it's going to be wild, bro.
I'm excited about that part.
And the best part is we're going to have not only the students playing, right? They're going to be playing jazz, but we got Midnight at the Laundromat. Be throwing sets in between, throwing sets. I mean, he's going to be doing this thing. And dude, like I said, man, like where do you get your inspiration for your different projects that you come up with, man? Like,
You know what? It usually starts with a track, bro. Like, I'll hear a track and I'm like, ooh, I want to play that shit so bad.
yeah,
Like so bad. And that's usually where it starts. Like then from there, it'll just kind of, honestly, bro, it just curates itself. Like,
what's the last track that really like fucking had a hold on you?
oh, it's this song by Blue Stave. It's called "Tomorrow We Will Love Again,"
Okay,
and it's just a remix of some track. I don't know the sample, but
Inspires you.
But that's what inspired the most recent mix that I put out. That one, I think I sent it to you guys. Smooth, maybe not.
no, I don't think you said that. one.
I'll send it to you, bro.
Okay.
But yeah, man, that's number 150. I have 150 mixes on SoundCloud.
And you're still on SoundCloud, right?
Yeah, everything's on SoundCloud.
Dude,
Nice.
The shit I love about your tracks or about your projects that you put out is I could I'll come into the theater room, I'll turn off the lights, I'll just fucking
Just
bump
chill.
that shit on the fucking Bluetooth, fucking just have a little drink and just fucking.
And
get
in the
away, man.
titles, it tells you like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm feeling that right now. I love
Yeah,
that.
man.
Yeah.
I try to just. I mean, like there was one night I did tequila and coffee.
Yeah.
One morning I got up, was just chilling, bro. I have nothing to do. Family was out. I said, man, a little bit of tequila from last night left.
Yeah.
Let's put some coffee in that shit, man. And I just sat there and I thought about what I would want to listen to while I cleaned up around the house.
Yeah.
Just picking up, throwing laundry and shit like that. And I thought, yeah, man, and I got on my laptop and I just got inspired by a track and just built around it, built off of it. And then I went and recorded it and I was like, that's beautiful. That's perfect.
Yeah.
And then just went from there.
So when you're building your tracks and when you're building your projects, do you ever find yourself repeatedly going to just one specific artist? Like always, like somehow, like an artist always shows up on most of your tracks.
Badu or
Yeah.
Like you can't help it. But
Yeah,
this is
just
yeah.
it'll fit.
For sure.
Yeah.
Badu, Mick Jenkins is another one. Kayla Maestro. just a lot of different producers that I end up kind of like going back to. So I always kind of lean that way, but I try very, very hard to keep it just different, man. Because Serato will tell me, hey, we played this song like 30 times. So I know like that's one of my favorites. Right. But to keep it fresh for the listener that I'm sending this shit out to, where you're picking up and hearing it, like I want to keep it fresh. Yeah, you might hear a track because I love it that much, and I'm like, you know, you should probably hear it.
Right.
Again, you should probably hear it.
You probably want to hear it.
Yeah, because it's dope, and I'm not gonna shy away from that. But if I'm doing it, I'm like, yeah, man, I want to keep it kind of fresh. I want to keep it good. Like on this last one, bro, I played Tupac. What was it? Shit, man, I've been drawing blanks all day today, bro. But I can't remember the fucking track. But I played a Tupac track, bro, that I was like, damn, I haven't heard this one for fucking ever. Damn. And to have it play like that after like a beat that's just an instrumental. Right. I never had a friend like me. Okay. And I was like, dude, well, who's the last time you heard never had a friend like me?
Yeah.
Might have been it. It's been, I can't even fucking recall the last time I heard it shit. It's been a while, dude.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
So I want to hit you with something that's going to come out of nowhere.
But you're not a Pac fan.
I get down to Pac, but I mean... He's all right.
now he's backtracking because he dissed him for a while. You said
he's gay. He loved the dick.
I was kind of thinking the same thing, man. There was a whole thing with. I
mean, I don't give a fuck if he is. I'm just saying
it's all for the fucking. It's all the clout,
I mean, bro, when he was at the School of Baltimore recording arts or School of Arts, and you're going.
Yeah, he was talking with his hands a lot. And
I mean, he just had a very feminine vibe to him. Yeah. So then all of a sudden he goes to jail, and then Suge brings him out. Now he's.
Oh, he's a killer.
Now he's a killer.
Maybe he found out in there that he wasn't gay. Maybe he was like, I don't like this shit.
Maybe he learned the hard way.
It's not for me.
He's a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, bro, it's not for me.
Oh, pause. You see, but that's the one thing that I love about the fact that you have your own projects is because it's difficult when you're doing a radio DJ or regular DJ, I should say, like at clubs or whatnot, because you have to play not certain songs all the time, but you're usually playing the same fucking playlist because that's what people know. That's what people want to hear.
I hate
that. And so I remember when I would DJ, like they'd be like, "Hey, dude, can you play this shit?" I was like, "Dude, I'm so
Yin Yang Twins or some shit."
And I would play some like new shit, like I've always said this shit, like when the speaker box came out with the Outkast.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this shit. Like when I first heard like a preview of it, I was like, dude, this is gonna blow up.
Yeah. And
I would fucking play it, dude. Fucking dance floor empty, killed it. Nobody. 4 months later, I said, "Hey, do you have that new?" I was like, "No, that shit ain't new."
The one I played a couple
I'm
months ago.
tired of that shit.
I don't want to hear it like the way you
it's
do,
like
man.
I'm fucking tired of that shit, and that's all you want to play. But when you play the new shit, like it would just kill everything.
Yeah, but not to shit on our city or anything like that, bro. But that's our culture.
Yeah, well, back then also...
It's never changed, though. I mean, even when I was going out, it was...
but I mean, back then also, the internets wasn't as big. You really didn't... You just really had whatever was playing local. And everything here in El Paso was always late.
Well, shit, dude. Even in high school, I've been doing mixtapes since high school. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I had a homie, dude, Juan, that I would go... Remember CD Warehouse on the west side? Mm-hmm. Dude, so I would go to CD Warehouse, like, after school, I got out of class, drive all the way to Paragon, CD Warehouse. And I would go into the spot and I'd see him. And I say, "Hey, bro, you got any mixtapes?" And he'd pull out these 2 brown bags, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, he had them behind the...
And he had them behind the counter.
Oh, fuck.
So, bro, he'd pull out, like, Who Kid, Clue, Absolute, Dirty Harry, K-Slate, all that shit, bro. Mm-hmm. And then he used to have these CDs called promo-onlys.
Yeah. Those were the radio ones.
That's what I would get, bro. So I was sitting there in class like, "Hey, guys, you guys hear about this song? This guy 50 Cent in the club? It's going to blow up, bro. You're going to like it." So I've been dropping exclusives since like that shit. That's what I was trying to do back in the day, because those are my heroes, bro. Like those DJs, that era. Yeah, I was like, man, I want to get.
Well, Who Kid got kidnapped for that, so
Big Pun almost had his ass, bro. Fat Joe almost had his ass, bro.
Oh, Big Pun, dude. God, R.I.P.
Yeah, that guy's
missed that
amazing,
dude, bro.
Dude, how the fuck he blew up from like 130 pounds to 480 within like 2 years.
And then he had the audacity to sit on a motorcycle. Did you see that shit?
Vespa.
Like, yeah, and I was like, where he couldn't get back. He was just like he had that fat back. Like, it was just, fuck, dude.
Fucking Vespa just fucking.
Yeah,
boom.
I mean,
That
poor
shit
bike,
dropped,
dude.
Yo,
But,
that engine was like, this is what we trained for, boys.
Yeah,
These
to get
cylinders-
all 60 cc's for this shit.
hey, the other day, though, I saw, I don't know, I mean, they were saying lyrically, Pun or Biggie.
I saw that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we follow the same people,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I saw that. See,
And someone made a
that's-
point. I'm a big Pun guy. I love Pun.
Yeah.
But as far as delivery and flow, like, I would say Biggie. I mean, just
Biggie had a more, he had a more natural way of it.
and Biggie could say anything, just make it sound amazing.
Yeah.
He was
'cause
talking
it
about,
so
like,
silky.
Sucking
He would come
someone's,
out
sucking his
silky.
daddy's dick, or you know what I'm
girl
saying?
so
Like,
hot, I suck her daddy's dick,
and I was
yeah.
like, hell yeah, and you're like, what the fuck?
What did I just say?
What
What did I just say?
What did I just yell?
And he'd always say some other shit too. Like,
Yeah, he
it
was
was
a little
some
suspect.
suspect. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense now that
Now,
you know,
hindsight, right? Now that the
Yeah,
Diddy
yeah,
shit's
yeah,
going
yeah.
on, it makes sense now, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Uh,
but Pun would, I mean, he would like, you could tell he would sit down and be like, how can I put this fucking words, this group of words together and
was
blow
just
somebody's
amazing.
fucking
Yeah.
mind?
And you know what, bro? Anytime you bring up Pun, you can share that dead in the middle of little,
Yeah,
you know
and
that we
everybody-
really
yeah.
like,
Yep.
bro. Like that's the only thing you have to say about him. Like that's the stamp.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
dude.
anybody that like a new rapper, anybody coming up that does, oh, you've heard a Big Pun? No, I've never. Heard. Listen to this, bro.
Yeah.
Get out of my face.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm like. I worry.
Pun
Like,
was so amazing.
like I'm
man.
luckily when my daughter, she's what 13 now, no 12. Like I'm lucky that she's into the old shit. She gets into the old shit, like all the old. Like I'm talking, we going back like Etta James. We're talking like
Yeah.
like I'm teaching her, right?
Yeah, mine too.
Because I was like, look, dude, before you listen to all these new people and shit, you got to know where they came from. You know what I'm saying? You got if you're gonna respect the music, you got to
likes
know
Fleetwood Mac and
all
all
this
that
shit.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, she'll name
Yo,
you
same.
everything.
Yeah.
She'll name you every song from Queen. She'll name you shit from like she knows her shit, dude.
Yeah.
And like
When
like
she
my
started getting
son-
into records, she was like, "I'm missing a Queen record." And I was
Yeah.
like, "What?
Yeah,
Really?"
my daughter's
I
got a
was like,
vinyl.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. That's good, bro.
She's
That's
got
great,
fucking
bro. You're
vinyl
doing a
records.
great fucking job. But dude, my youngest can recite the whole Raekwon verse from Cream. Shit, like nothing, dude. I grew up.
He's
I'm
going
like-
places.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, girl. Like
Yeah,
I
man.
play it, but I didn't know you were hearing it like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Like, and she's into that shit.
And the kids, they remember the
it's
music
like
you
a
play in the
sponge.
yeah.
It's a
Because
sponge.
my little girl, she plays songs, and I'm like, "How do you know about? You used to play this?" I'm like, "All right."
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I remember my oldest when I would. So every time I'd be when I was DJing, I'd be listening to shit. Like I was saying, like I want to drop the new shit, even though it would never fucking work because nobody knew about it, so it'd clear out the fucking dance floor. But I'd be
Yeah, yeah.
playing it, and my daughter would hear it so much, and she would sing it. But when she was singing it, because I always believe if you're gonna play hip hop or any music at all that's made, you always play the unedited version. That's how they do.
Oh, yeah.
That's how they wrote it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
how
how
it's
you
meant to be fucking heard.
listen to, yeah,
That's how
like
it's meant
that.
to be heard. And so when she'd be singing like whatever song it was, when there was a curse word, she was singing off like at the top of her lungs, but she would fucking mute herself on the curse word.
yeah, yeah.
I was like, all right, yeah, so she knows what's what.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
yeah. My kids do the same
Not,
thing,
not
bro.
just fucking, she won't just go through it. They'll be like, oh shit.
Yeah, I'm that parent. That,
No,
that
they're cognizant.
unedited.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to.
Oh,
man.
you have to, bro. You
Yeah.
have to. You're not raising suckers.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how it was written. That's how that's how it was meant
Dude,
to
they
be
say
fucking heard.
worse words than us, bro. You know.
Yeah.
So they know.
Yeah.
They already heard all that shit.
Yeah, then now with this all this new fucking glizzy and all this bullshit Riz. And
I don't know
dude,
what none of
what
that
the
is.
What's that? What is it?
Dude, all this talks that their ebonics or their cool words or whatever, dude. Like
It's just lazy. They don't want to finish the word.
Yeah,
and
dude,
shit,
I
you
hear
know
them
what I'm saying?
talk,
That's
man.
funny. That's funny. Have you noticed that too?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
the
just-
young kids. They don't. For some reason, they want to shorten everything.
Mhm.
Like, oh, you don't go to El Dorado. No, I go to Eldo.
yeah.
Yeah.
I go to Pebbles.
Yeah, it's they
Yeah.
talk the way they text 'cause it's all
It's-
abbreviations.
It's
and
so
shit.
weird, bro.
Yeah, what's even weirder is like when you tell your kid when you're like, hey. What does this mean? The fucking phone. She's like, what do you mean? Is this like a hang loose? It's a fucking phone, dog. She's like, no, the phones are like this because this is what they're used to.
If we're having a
FaceTiming.
conversation, man, don't text me, man. Just call me. Fuck.
Yo, I'm the same way. I'm
Yeah.
like, how do you do your phone like this?
Yeah, they do like this.
What?
Yeah.
That's so weird. I'm on the phone.
Yeah, you're like, hey.
I hate FaceTiming. I don't want to know people. I don't want them to know.
I don't
me.
like
What the
FaceTime.
fuck's-
I don't want FaceTime either, bro.
Yeah.
There's not a good angle.
I was
in
like,
FaceTime.
if I gotta show you some shit, you want me to buy this? Is this the milk you want? I'll do that FaceTime, but
Yeah.
don't.
That's why I got. So I got Android, bro.
Yeah.
That's another thing too, bro. Like even myself, I'm guilty of it, right? Like the other day, my phone rang. I was like, "What the fuck?
Who the fuck is calling me after 5?
Like, why wouldn't you text me?"
Or I hate when it says, they tell you when you read the text and shit. I'm like, I don't want them to know that shit. I don't even want to
Turn that shit up, bro. Turn the receipts
I
off.
tried, but sometimes it defaults and it resets itself again. Yeah, it's just
First world problems, bro.
fucking cloud and fuck, man.
I don't even understand where that fucking cloud's at, bro.
It gets you in trouble. I just tell you that.
Yeah, it does. It
Yeah.
causes divorces.
Yeah, gets you in trouble. Dog.
Dude, I remember when fucking caller ID was just fucking mind blowing. I was like, holy shit. They gonna snitch on me when I call?
Bro.
Oh, hell.
I remember yelling that shit. Ma, Matia's calling.
Yep.
Answer it.
Yep.
I don't want to talk to
Star
her.
69.
I don't want to talk to her. While you
69.
talk to her.
Fuck,
She's
dude.
calling you.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
All that shit.
prank
Party
calling,
line.
dude.
Party
line was
line,
the
bro.
shit back
Dude,
in the day.
I used to be like, hey, hold. And then I'll see if somebody was on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, I know why he's asking me. She's on the phone right now. All right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love her, man. She's cool.
That's funny, bro. They
Dude,
took me back on that
used
party
to
line
have a
shit.
gang of motherfuckers on there.
Should we
dog.
party line? Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. That shit was back
You
in
got
the
a
day.
party line, bro.
Dude, that was the shit, dude. Bro, that was the shit back in the day.
Then you're calling, it's fucking busy and shit. I'm like, no, they're setting somebody up. It's been for hours.
And then, like, you never knew when you call somebody, you hear the fucking busy phone. It was like, damn, are they really do that? Or are they on the internet? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is
Oh,
it?
bro.
Are they on AOL?
You
and
kick
shit?
somebody off AOL, bro.
Yeah.
This
Oh.
motherfucker.
Dude,
just
every time I
called
would
me.
download music, or like I'd be downloading the porn that would take like 8 days to fucking
Yeah.
download.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, somebody would call and piss me the fuck off, dude. You're
Gotta
like,
start it all over
I
again,
was like,
bro.
you motherfucker.
You must have had many a Trojan horses on your computer.
Yeah.
homie.
Dude, you fucking
LimeWire. LimeWire killed my shit, dog.
Me
Hey,
too,
you know
bro.
what? That's why I went to Apple. For real. Because I fucked up my laptop from porn.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? And they go, hey, if you go Apple, it don't get viruses. Fuck. It
Yeah,
was
dude.
amazing.
Dude, LimeWire was a bitch because it'd be
And I've been on Apple ever since.
you'd be looking up whatever song, right? Like say 50 Cent in the club, and then it'd be the first one be 50 Cent in the club shaking that ass. Always that the first one was always whatever song shaking that ass. I was like, what the fuck?
You know what?
Always.
I would hate, bro, when they would be like, okay, you want 50 Cent in the club, and then you download and you're like, yeah, it's fine, you hear it. And it's a completely other track.
Yeah.
Or it's some bullshit remix. and you
Yeah,
go,
some
what
guy,
the
some other
Some
guy.
guys, some guys
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
on top of it the whole fucking
Then you had to
time.
retitle it.
Yeah, or like 50 Cent in the club, no DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way you would get like the best you could.
Yeah.
That's
It was
why.
fucking
That's why
horrible.
it forced my hand, but I had to find other avenues and go look for people.
So what do you do? So how do you do it now though? What's the way of the DJ now? Like where do you get the music from?
Well, there's record pools, man. So you can get like BPM Supreme or DJ City,
Okay.
and then they have a bunch of their stuff. But see, like none of that stuff that they do is what I do.
Right.
Like there's edits that are like just shit that keep the club going, right? They're like club edits.
So it's like
Yeah.
autopilot type shit, or you just
Kinda, yeah, because you can play a track and then they've already like edited, so go from one song to another,
Yeah, they already give you the
and then you just mix out of it.
they give you a bridge already, so that way you have that spot to get out.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's not. I mean, that's kind of why the culture is saturated as it is right now,
Yeah.
because it's not hard, bro.
Yeah, it's
I
not
tell people all the
purist.
time, yeah, there's not a lot of purists, and I can tell people right now, like, dog, all you need is a good enough income tax check, and you're a DJ.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
yeah, but taste. You know what I'm saying? Like when you start playing, deep cuts or stuff that you're playing, you got to know that kind of music.
Well,
you know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
well, that's why
you
I-
got to be into it.
But that's why I purposely do the music that I do.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want you to hear the
shit that
the
you already
radio
hear.
shit. I don't want you to hear the Drake shit. I mean,
No,
what-
you got it right.
Time out. With the Kendrick versus Drake, I think I already know the answer. Right?
Yeah.
Kendrick all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. See, because Drake is poppy, bro. There's songs that are like, hey, I'm so glad you came out with this song, bro. It's nice. It's a good song, but you're not gonna get in the fucking.
If you're
ring
with some girls, I'll play some fucking Drake.
You
I
have to.
guess.
You
I'll
have
get some
to.
earplugs or something.
No, you have to, bro.
You gotta play to the crowd.
Yeah,
gotta play
but as far as like my musical taste and my
Yeah.
mixes go, bro,
Yeah.
I always try to keep it like soulful, jazzy.
Absolutely.
I always try to keep it like R&B, deeper hip hop,
Yeah.
something that you're not hearing, not this mumble shit,
Oh.
not the baby, not fucking little baby, not
yeah,
whatever the fuck they're going by.
It starts with little.
Yeah,
It's pretty much over.
I hear them because of the field I'm in, but I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Done-
kind of
done-
too. That's kind of too why I hamstring myself, bro. But it's cool. I don't
Yeah.
mind hamstringing myself and not catching gigs. Like that's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sell myself out, and not that these dudes are, But I'm not gonna do that to me because that's what I love, bro.
Yeah, it's your preference.
It's my passion. So I yes, my passion could be to go play in front of a crowd and then just play shit that I hate, and I'm not passionate about it. Right. I'm just the jukebox at this point.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you're gonna hire me and you're gonna have me play, then you're gonna know what I'm gonna bring to the table.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And that's just the way it is.
Know what you're hiring.
Yeah, and I don't have a problem with that. That's fine. I'm fine not having a gig every week. I'm fine not having gigs Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm 40. I'm tired, bro. I don't want to be out here fucking till 2 in the morning.
Well, it gets old real quick.
You know, it gets
worse.
Bro,
it gets worse.
Carrying around turntables, carrying around speakers, carrying a subwoofer. I mean, I can go mobile, but I'm like, yo, if they're like you told me, hey, they have their own connection.
Even better, dude.
Cool,
Fuck yeah.
even better.
Fuck yeah.
Even better.
Less
that's
shit to worry about.
Less shit to worry about, bro.
Less headaches, less wear and tear, less everything.
It's
Shit.
everything, bro. Everything. It just
Simplicity is always better.
It is, man, and it just helps the creative process even. It makes it even easier.
Yeah.
Because by the time you put up speakers and you put up your subwoofers and you got everything going and you're testing and shit, and you're going, okay, now let's get to work.
Yeah.
You
already did your job.
where the luxury of a lot of these dudes, like my homie Jay, you know, that does unions or whatever, just boom, boom,
plug and
connect,
play.
and let's go.
Yeah, plug and play.
So his mind is already like, oh, I got this shit. I'm going to play this shit. I got to play this. I have the same mentality, but then by the time you're done setting shit up and doing sound checks, you're like, oh, fuck. All right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. So I know you mentioned earlier you got caught with an illness, or you found out you had an illness. I know that's something that we've never really talked about. So you said you have got caught with MS, right?
Yeah, multiple sclerosis.
So when did you catch that?
It started happening in September. No, February 14th, Valentine's Day of 2016.
Damn.
Oh shit.
So what were you feeling, or what was going on?
I
what
just
was up?
progressively, bro, I stopped being able to feel like my legs, like they were tingly. You know,
Okay.
like when you take a shit, bro, and then
Yeah,
you
a long
stand up
shit,
and
yeah.
and it's just tingling. and
Everything's
you have-
numb.
Yeah, that's what it started to feel like on my feet.
Okay.
And then it started climbing up to my shins, and then eventually it got up to my rib cage. And that's when I was like, nah, something.
So it just feels like it's asleep, like you're.
Well, like I can grab something, right? But if I touch it like this, like it's tingling like
Oh.
asleep.
Like it's numb.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
like
okay,
I
it's all
couldn't,
numb.
I couldn't feel anything.
Okay.
And then I like you. Most of us have balance issues, so I get asked quite a few times, "Are you drunk?" No, bro. I just walk fucked up because my equilibrium's
Your
off.
equilibrium's
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, a lot of us deal with like bladder and incontinence issues because that's just something that
That comes
disease
with it.
hits. Yeah,
Right.
but I mean,
It just fucks with your nervous
it
system.
just fucks
too.
with our nervous system as a whole. And what it is, the shitty thing is that it's your own body. It's your antibodies. Your immune system is attacking
Itself.
the brain and the spine. So when it breaks, like, so it starts eating at the nerves. You know, like these cables right here, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like you have a fray in it.
wires and
Yeah,
shit, yeah,
once
yeah.
the wire showing, bro, that's the nerve.
Right.
So when that shit hits and the body starts eating at that, that's when you start having problems.
Damn.
It's like, so I thank God every day, man. Like, because you can lose your vision,
Right.
You can lose your hearing,
Yeah.
you can lose your motor skills.
Yeah. You can just
So-
stop walking. And,
Yeah, bro. So I mean, that's why I'm hitting the gym. I'm
Yeah.
What do you
trying
have to
eat better.
do though? I mean, like to.
There's
no-
meds.
Yeah.
There's meds. I gotta take meds daily for the rest
Okay.
of my life.
Yeah.
But
What would help? Like just
well,
being active.
diet, being active. Mostly diet, bro, and activity.
Yeah.
For the last 2 years, I got caught up in the sauce, bro.
Yeah.
I was just drinking, bro. Me and my wife were just handing them down.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really paying attention to the gym or anything, and I could feel it.
Yeah.
But no, the last 6 months with the homies that I work with that keep me accountable, they're like, "Yo, bro, let's go to the gym."
That's good, man. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
That's
bro,
good.
they've helped me out a lot, bro. They've helped me out a lot.
Yeah, 'cause you
more,
need-
more than they could even understand.
Yeah, because you need that support. Because I mean, it takes a village, right? Is what
Right,
they usually
right.
say.
Yeah,
Because I mean, there's times when you're cloud nine is like, you know what, I'm on it, and it's great. But you need people when you're not on that level. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You need
dude.
people when you have that doubt, or when you're just tired of shit, or
No,
you get through your swings.
I'm not even gonna bullshit you, bro. It was like 24/7 just drinking every day because we got caught up in the habit.
Yeah.
And we just got caught up in doing it. And when I told my boys, I was like, "Yo, guys, I want to go back to the gym." They're like, "You want to go back to the gym?" Yeah, let's go. And they've been at it for a couple of years now, heavy.
Okay.
So I show up the next day at work and like, "Hey, did you drink last night, bro?" Yeah, I did. I did. And they're like, "We're gonna run today, homie."
Damn.
Run it out.
Yeah, we're gonna run today, bro.
Yeah.
And it just progressively over time, and then just you don't want to get called a bitch. You're sitting at work and like,
Right.
you going today, bro? Nah, I forgot my bag. Ah, you bitch. That's a fucking cop out, bro. Don't be a bitch, bro.
Right.
I just pay rent at the gym.
So
I just have memberships.
So I mean, straight up, bro. Thanks to them, man. I'm in a lot better place right now, mentally, emotionally, physically.
That's awesome.
And it's crazy, man. When you start, and then everybody always says, but when you start taking care of your health like that, and start focusing on yourself that way, you start getting some opportunities, man. Like I was kind of in a slump for the last 5 months. I didn't do any recording. I didn't do shit, and then just started kind of like, hey, wait a minute, man. Let's snap out of this. Let's stop doing this. Let's stop hitting the bar like this. What the fuck are we doing?
Right.
Like with my wife and I, like my other friends and stuff. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like we shouldn't even be doing this, man. Like this is not in line with how we should be treating ourselves, especially me.
Right.
With my illness. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
So that kind of shit just kind of has progressed. And yeah, we still go, but it's not like that no more, bro.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna be like that no more.
Good.
Like it's one of those things. Like, nah,
Just
bro.
one beer.
no, man. I mean, we can have some drinks, and then we just, that's it, man. Go home.
Are you a beer guy or?
I love me IPAs, bro, and I love me tequila, bro. The problem with that, with the IPAs and the tequila, is that
The sugar, no?
Well, the IPAs, yes, but the tequila is just
Tequila is like medicine.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot gentler on the liver than the beer,
Yeah.
believe it or not.
Hell
But once your liver gets understanding of it, and like, this ain't shit.
Yeah.
We can kill we can kill a bottle, bro, easy.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, and still be like, all right, well, let's
Functional.
Yeah, let's have
Damn.
a beer and
I
go to
remember
bed.
those days. I can't.
But
I get fucked up quick.
I smell it. I'm like, huh?
but
No,
I
but
mean,
you're drinking the wrong shit.
Yeah.
But I'm getting away from all that now, man. You know what I mean? I have to.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
just
yeah.
No, I mean,
Don't be a
Longevity.
quitter, man.
and it, no, it's not, but I mean, it's time to grow it's time to grow the fuck up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
longevity,
like
yeah.
longevity, bro. Be around. For
The
my
older you
kids.
get, the more immature I get. I just want to stay young.
No, it's not that. I think you're just getting senile.
I am.
You're
I
just
am.
getting senile. You start flipping off little kids for no reason. and-
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
but
those are good
that's the
times.
joy of life, bro. That's a sprinkle of life. When you
Fuck
see a
yeah.
kid, like, fuck you,
Yeah,
man.
dude. Fuck
Motherfucker,
them
you need to
kids.
start working out because you need to inspire me and shit.
Why am I gonna inspire you?
I
You a
don't know.
grown
You
ass
just told me
man.
that fucking-
You a grown ass. You a grown
He
ass.
has good friends that work out. I ain't fucking got to do that.
Motherfucker, you don't want to like, hey, wait, let's kill this bottle. I was like,
Oh,
what?
wait.
All right. I was like, I don't want to let you down.
It's because
I don't want to be called
if
a
we
bitch.
open it, I mean, it's gonna go bad, right? Eventually, you
Bro,
gotta
nah,
finish
if
it.
you open it and you're amongst
gotta
friends, bro, you gotta put it
Yeah,
down.
I don't want to be called a bitch.
No, absolutely.
That's see, therein lies the problem, bro. When you open it up amongst homies and friends, bro, you know, then
And well, that's our problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just gotta hide it. You gotta keep it on the DL.
As you can tell, we don't really drink as much anymore.
No,
Like,
we've actually been better.
Yeah.
That's gonna change on June 14th.
Yeah. That
Yeah, yeah,
will
yeah, yeah,
definitely
yeah.
change. Yeah. Uber.
Yeah.
Uber, Uber, man, because it's DUI task force that's going on, bro.
Yeah.
I'm deathly afraid of that, bro.
Dude,
Yeah.
there's this. I mean, that
The
I don't
mayor's
wanna-
on a rampage.
Oh,
He's trying
bro.
to cut that shit down,
Oh.
which is good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't hate
Yeah,
on
yeah.
it, bro.
No,
Yeah.
I don't want to come out on Fit Fam.
Me neither, dog.
Fuck. Yeah.
I have a handful of friends that have come out, and I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, man.
Oh, there's tons of people that you see on there's like, yo, I know that, I know them, I know, and it's like, damn, bro.
Yeah,
It's
I
rough.
used to look at that place. Now it's like I'm too old now. Those people don't even go out anymore, so I don't know anybody. I used to like.
It's a new crowd.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I know that motherfucker. I know that motherfucker.
Dude, I saw a homie come up on that last week's feed or 2 weeks ago. I saw it and I was like, yo, can you close me out, please? I'm going home.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
It was like an omen, bro. Like at that point, just go the fuck home.
No, it ain't worth it, man.
No, but like you said, it's good because as it is, these kids nowadays or people just nowadays don't know how to fucking drive. And they don't. I mean, they drive like shit. And then now you're impaired on top of it to drive like shit, where you're taking people's lives and you're fucking up.
Like I'm drive good.
Property
No,
and
motherfucker.
this-
You drive like.
Maybe it's just because,
shit.
like you said, maybe it's just because I'm older now. And I'm like, dude, really?
Yeah, we're
stay
just
home and
disgruntled
fucking
now.
just
like,
stay
it's
home and
just-
get crunk if you're gonna get
That's
crunk.
that's the best way to do it, man.
You know?
I mean, like I said, I understand getting out, breaking the monotony, going out to the bar, having a couple of drinks and a shot or whatever, and then go home.
Yeah, yeah.
Like have your shit at home.
Okay,
It's
that's
thing-
one way to look at it. Here's another way to look at it, though. What if the reason you're drinking is at home?
All right, then you go to somebody else's home.
Yeah, go to your friend's house, bro, and then
Yeah.
stay there.
I'm
catch
just
an Uber.
saying. I
Hey,
mean,
my door's
there's some
always
people.
open, dog.
I'm not in that predicament, but I'm saying.
Dude,
that-
if you can't be with the one you love the one you're with, boy. That's,
I like that
that's
shit.
the
bro.
way you gotta go with it,
words of
dog.
wisdom.
Yeah,
the way you gotta go
you're
with
always
it,
rich
dog.
amongst friends, bro.
Yeah, dude. See, because if I go out, dude, even if I go out with my roommate or whatnot, like I'm if I'm gonna drink, I'm not driving. I'm gonna tell you that. Even if I have one drink, it's like it's not worth it to me.
No,
I'm not gonna pay it.
And
I'm too frugal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I'll be like, nah, dude, I'm good. I'm straight. I was like, oh, well, have this drink. I said, nah, I'm driving. I'm good. I have no problem saying no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I have a problem.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Saying no is a bit of an issue.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't give a fuck.
After
Oh.
a certain amount of drinks, you know.
Yeah, you gotta know when to cut yourself.
Oh yeah, man. Because after a certain
Yeah,
amount
if
of
I'm
drinks,
feeling
bro,
good, it's
there's no stopping that
There's no
train, bro. There's no
stopping that,
brakes
yeah.
on that, bro.
yeah,
Nah, if
no.
I'm going 0 to 100, I'm not driving. I'm not gonna.
I'm going
for sure. I have my keys on me for sure of that because I'm not gonna. It's not worth it, dude.
You just gotta start advocating too, bro. Like, yo, just catch an Uber.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
I mean, for some reason or not, I mean, just it sucks, man. You're gonna wake up the next day and go.
If I don't Uber, I'm gonna take a driver.
Or
I
you're
don't
saying,
know.
or you're like
Yeah,
next day you wake up, you're like, fuck, I spent $40 on Uber. But you go when you really go back and
yeah.
look at it like, dog, but
Nah,
you're not
it ain't
spending
shit.
10,000. You're not on Fit Fam.
Yeah, but
You're
you
not,
woke up.
Yeah, and you're not on Fit Fam. You woke
Yeah.
up. You're not being looked at your peers at work like this fucking guy or whatever.
Again.
Like some of that, some of that shit, bro. Just you just gotta starts to weigh heavy.
Yeah,
So even with this shit with the mayor right now, bro, like I'm like, fuck, they have a task force. But at the same time, I'm
That's
like,
a good thing.
so
Yeah.
great that they have a task force.
Fuck yeah.
It's a
Because-
problem.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, bro,
It
it
is.
is, and it also makes people like ourselves that are like, man, I'd rather just stay home.
Yeah.
I'd rather not.
I mean, just
See people like on Fit Fam where they're just driving, the wrong way or for miles.
Yep, all fucked up. I mean, like we just had our first ever bar crawl with 5 other podcasts, and we selected different spots to go. Shout out to Gilbert, Jules' brother. He was like, you know what, dude, I'll take you guys and I'll pick you guys up.
Oh, that's dope.
Yep.
Because we're like, you know what, dude, we know we're gonna get fucking hammered. Like it's not even a question.
And I was like, well, maybe I'll I'll pick you.
Nah.
No, it wasn't even
Yeah.
a question. We're like, you know what, dude, if we're gonna do this, we had
And
a
we got home
fucking,
safe.
yeah, we had a party bus that drove us everywhere to each location. At the last location, his brother came through, got to watch some fights, some UFC fights, and then we got driven home. And I was like,
Oh, I forgot about those.
Yeah, we
UFC
saw the
fights.
fights.
Yeah, we did.
yeah. So we were good. And it's like that's better than the alternative.
Yeah, be fucking responsible.
Yeah.
That's kind of like where like
Ate some good sandwiches too.
Oh fuck yeah, some chopped cheese at the fucking New York Deli.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my shit,
shit.
boy. The
Is it
chopped
good
cheese-
there?
Oh boy, chopped cheese is my shit. Yeah, especially when you're drunk. Yeah, it's
Oh,
Fuck yeah,
shit.
it's dope.
straight fire.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! All right, so back to the. I know you have an event coming up, right? Is it tomorrow? Where you doing
yeah,
the
it's
MS
tomorrow.
event?
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, so there'll be. I'll be releasing this already on Friday morning, so it'll be today. The event that you got going on. What's the event you got going down with the?
It's gonna
homies
come
and
out.
shit
It's
now?
gonna come out today.
Yeah, come
like
out on
tomorrow
Friday,
today.
Friday morning. Yeah,
Oh shit!
I'll drop it Friday morning.
Cool, man. It's for the World MS Day,
Okay.
and we got with Gus, Sheepdog.
Sheepdog.
Shout out to
Damn,
him,
that's
bro.
our boy.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
but love for that dude, bro.
Long time no see, Gus.
Oh,
but
bro.
fuck, man.
Nothing but love for that dude, bro.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Oh man, yeah. He I hit him up. I say, yo, bro, you down with a friend of ours, Natalie. She
Okay.
runs the MS community.
Okay.
We kind of spoke together after the first MS walk. She did an MS walk a while back, and that was the first ever in the city. Walked around Memorial Park. Then I told her, hey man, afterwards I'm gonna go swing by Sheepdog. You should go stop by. She doesn't drink, but Amanda, her husband, does, and we said, all right, man. And I told Gus, hey, would you be interested in this?
Yeah.
He says, hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like, let's do it.
Absolutely.
Gus is always so giving.
I'm gonna
bro.
stop by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gus
well,
is always
yeah.
so giving, bro, and loving to everybody, bro. So
Oh,
he
that's
was
the
like,
man,
So
yeah.
he was like, yeah, no problem. Just let me know when it is.
Right.
So that's just how it happened.
Damn.
So tomorrow, 6 to 10, I'll be there. I'll be DJing or playing tracks,
Yeah.
and they're gonna release the beer, and it's just gonna be.
What kind of beer is it?
I think it's an orange-based beer.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
that's
he's a like mad scientist,
Yeah.
man. Like
yeah. Well, because the color for MS is orange.
Okay.
So
All
I
right,
told him,
all right.
hey, dog, if you do it orange, that kind of feeds into the awareness side of
Right.
it. So he was like, oh, yeah, easy.
like a
bro,
limited
so-
drop. They're gonna do
yeah,
cans
that's
and
gonna- I
everything.
think they're going to do the cans and stuff,
Nice.
too.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I've been working like crazy, bro. So I hadn't been able to get in as much into it as I would like to.
Yeah.
But I've been in touch with Gus and Natalie and
They're having
and-
food trucks and everything out there.
Nah,
Or no?
man, because they have their own.
They have a
uh,
kitchen now.
They have a kitchen now.
They got a
Shit,
kitchen
it's
now.
been a minute.
Yo, but the burgers, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We'll be there. We'll be there.
It's like you had me a burger.
Yeah,
you
you
have
had me at
no,
burger,
you have
man.
no idea, dude. Brisa makes a fucking burger,
Really?
dude.
Yeah.
It's a burger like
love the
like
taste of a
onion
good
burger,
burger.
bro. Like an onion burger in it. Oh my
Really?
god, dude, it's fucking nuts.
We'll take our driver.
Yeah, we might have to. No,
Yeah.
well, I'll drive. I don't drink beer. I don't drink
yeah.
beer.
You don't
so-
drink beer?
Nah.
No, I got to sneak in
dude,
shit
yeah,
for him.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
like
liquor's
liquor,
quicker,
liquor.
dog.
Yeah?
Liquor's quicker. Yeah,
Yeah.
Weren't you drinking beer for the
Nah.
for you guys?
Nah, dude.
He was
beer-
fronting. He would
No.
probably filled it up with liquor. He
Yeah,
was just
no,
like,
beer's
yeah,
for queers.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, bitch.
How dare you? How
Slay.
dare you?
Slay,
Slay.
bitch.
I'll scratch your fucking eyes out.
No, dude, I've never been a beer dude. I won't. I'm not. That's not my shit. I'll go. Yeah, we
I don't
usually at the pillow fights, I'd have a fucking bottle with me in the cooler next to me
Yeah.
and we just sipping on a fucking bottle of
And they're like, how do you get all fucked up? I said, don't ask him.
the bottle of Hennessy or some fucking
Dude, Henny.
yeah,
I
he
haven't
loves
had
Henny.
I haven't had Henny in a minute. But you know what I did have the other day?
What's that?
Have you ever had Henny and ginger ale together?
No.
Do that, bro.
Have you had the white Henny?
No.
So the white Henny sold out of the U.S. It's a little bit pricier. I know there's a family that from a friend of mine. They brought it from the Bahamas. Legit, boy.
I've heard of it, but I've never.
Legit.
It's like the Great White Buffalo.
Yeah,
but I've
no,
never
that
seen
shit
it.
is legit.
Yeah,
It's expensive as fuck.
I
But yeah,
can
yeah.
imagine.
Yeah, it's like 200.
'Cause it's
something
white,
a bottle or
motherfucker.
something. Yeah, that shit is fucking straight fire.
So, bro, like straight up, I heard this song by Mayor Hawthorne. It's called Henny and Ginger Ale, and I was jamming that shit, bro, because it's fun. It's kind of rips off of a Marvin Gaye track, and I was just jamming off it, bro. And the song says it gets no better Henny and Ginger Ale or something like that. And I said, man, that sounds kind of good.
Yeah.
So as soon as I got to one of the spots, I go, you guys have Hennessy? And they said, yeah. I said, you guys have ginger ale? I said, yeah. I said, well, then pour that shit up, man. It was like 2 ounces of ginger ale to 1 ounce of
Oh,
Henny.
did they know how to do it already?
I gave them the recipe. And you're supposed to add like some mint to it or somewhere. And I was like, dude, this is fucking nuts.
So the mint.
So
and
is it mashed up like a mojito?
No,
mint, or is it
well,
just-
they didn't have the mint on hand. So I just
Yeah.
said, look, give me the 2 ounces of ginger ale and the 1 ounce of Henny.
Yeah,
And just mixed it up with a couple of cubes.
legit.
I mean, it's kind of
New
sweet.
drink.
It's kind of sweet, bro. But you won't stop that shit, bro. Like it's super nice.
All right, well,
It's
gonna
got-
be something
it-
new
well,
to try.
That's-
It's got that
what you're gonna
spice
do.
from the Henny, but it's got that sweetness from the ginger ale.
Right.
And it's got that little bubbly from the ginger ale. Oh, bro, it's
Okay.
nice, bro.
And be like, burnt.
Nah,
we're bubbly
you're
back.
gonna like it, bro.
Yeah. All right.
We'll try that.
Something
I mean,
new to try.
that's probably going to be the
Something
drink.
new to get into.
Drink for the night.
Hell yeah. So if the people want to find out more about Midnight at the Laundromat, where can they get more information from you, about you, anything that you got coming up, anything you got going on with the MS world or community?
Instagram, bro, at Midnight the Laundromat, all one word. SoundCloud for sure,
Yeah.
at Midnight the Laundromat. That's really it, bro. Other than this MS deal going on, I have a deal with some good friends of mine from Kappa Alpha Psi at the DoubleTree on the 7th.
Okay.
It's a $20 entrance fee. But damn, the Pie Sisters, well, not the Pie Sisters, but Jez and her band is gonna be there.
Okay.
This DJ from Oakland's coming in, or Oakland, yeah, Oakland or Sacramento, I can't remember. But she's coming in from there. They're flying her in to close out the night, and I'm opening up the night. That's gonna be happening then, and then of course the pillow fight,
Pillow
bro.
fight, boy.
That's what I'm ready for.
Dude, I hope everything goes good, man, because
I'm positive, bro. I think it's gonna go
I
good.
hope so, because we've been working we've been fucking working at this shit.
But it's coming
yeah,
together.
dude. Yeah, it's coming together. Luckily, like I said, we're able to land one of the more premier DJs that more people should talk about, which is Midnight at the Laundromat. Because
Friend of the pod.
dude, we've always. It's one thing to be like, oh, this guy's this guy's that, but the vibe that we have, man, I was like, I can't see going with anybody else.
Nah, I appreciate
So
you, bro.
like I was like, I mean, I appreciate you for coming through with it and help, and tipped in for always being there from day one. It's been us four. Generally, it's been us four at all. three of
Yeah,
them.
So far, yeah.
Yeah, so far. So
We're veteranos now.
yeah, hopefully we could keep on building on that. Like I said, it's a great way to raise some money for some kids for
Yep.
the Jazz Exchange, dude. They do some great workshops especially in the summer right now. They're gonna do a workshop.
And they take them to New York.
Yeah,
right?
they fly out the kids to New York
Damn.
to go to the big scenes out there, the fucking huge jazz festivals and all that shit. And the shit these guys are doing, because it's not only El Paso, it's the kids in Juarez that they're reaching out to.
Border city.
It's amazing what these guys are doing, bro. And like I said, I've heard. So they're always usually at the Garrison or something. They usually got something going on during the week. I've been to one of their shows, bro. Candace is an amazing fucking singer, bro. That lady could belt. And
Need
the
to go check
bands
her
that they
out.
got, dude, for sure. You got to check these guys out. The Jazz Exchange.
I see them on the billboards, like when they're having
Yeah,
like
they're
those little
fucking
events.
amazing,
Yeah.
dude.
I can't wait to see him, bro. Straight up. The
Yeah,
way I
dude.
love jazz, I can't wait to see him.
Yeah, dude, these guys are legit, man. So I can't wait. I'm also having other ideas that I'm trying to bounce off, see if we could get going. But I'll leave that behind.
That's scary.
Yeah,
behind the
don't say
burner.
nothing, bro. You gotta keep
no,
it
no,
quiet.
no, no.
bro.
Yeah, I'll leave that behind the burner. But before we go out, dude, is there any last words you have to say to the people?
Nah, man. Just
Support.
just support it, man. Support local. Support people who are passionate about their crafts. Just be kind to everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure. Thank you guys, man. And I know there's something I gotta say. I can't think of what the fuck it was anymore. Oh yeah, I know what it was. We got to do a mixtape together.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
we got to do a Buzz mixtape.
Let me know.
So like I need some tracks or something like from you. I need
Yeah,
some
yeah.
tracks from you.
hell
Even if
yeah.
they're old school, new school, Wu-Tang, whatever, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Oh, we got you.
let's
do some shit.
throw some shit. Like give me 4 or 5 tracks, and then I'll work around them.
Okay.
And then we'll record something, and then we'll edit it, bro. Like maybe we can keep something, some instrumentals in the mix or whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
so that way we can talk some shit the way we're doing here,
Right.
just like the old school mixtapes.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I'm
Hell
down.
yeah.
That's what we need to do, bro. I would
Let's
love
do
to
it.
do that with y'all, man. If
Oh.
you guys would honor me with that,
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
be down, bro. Let's do
absolutely.
it.
Say when,
Absolutely.
son. Say when, son.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
we'll
I mean,
do this.
as soon as you guys just come up with some tracks, bro, and I'll work with them.
All right, bet.
Got some.
Hey, so you heard it here first. Coming soon, mixtape Buzz podcast mixtape
Oh,
will fucking
shit, I like it.
hosted,
Yeah, bro.
hosted by the astronomical Midnight at the Laundromat.
Buzzed at midnight or something like that.
Yeah.
Boy,
Buzzed at midnight.
no further words than that. Just drop the mic there. Buzz at midnight. That's what we're gonna go with. That's what the fucking mixtape is called.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be for a special occasion. My mind's already fucking flowing now. It's already
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
popping.
Yeah, well, give me your fucking tracks, bro, and I'll work around them. We'll
All
see
right,
what we can
gotcha.
do.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
we'll-
like your flow, your feeling, and then I'll do what I can on my side with my how I feel with it,
We'll go with
and
it.
we'll go with it, bro.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Even if it's like that, like we're saying Big Pun or Biggie or whatever.
Yeah,
like
we'll-
I would love to go
we'll
down.
dig in the
fucking-
crates.
Yeah,
We'll
but I would
do- yeah,
love
yeah.
to go down that road.
Oh, dude, I want
All right,
to.
all right.
You know, Rakim's coming out.
Oh please,
You
dog.
know
I got
Rakim's
some Rakim,
coming
bro.
out. Oh,
Yeah, some
fucking
Coogee rap,
mahogany.
Rakim.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Some
Yeah.
mahogany. Ooh.
Yeah,
All right.
let's do it, bro. I'll figure that shit out.
Try.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep.
You heard it from here, dude. From from his voice to God's fucking mouth, boy. It's gonna be buzzed at midnight. Midnight at the Laundromat, dude. Appreciate you.
Appreciate
June
y'all, man.
14th. See this dude fucking get down. If you're seeing this today, is May 30th.
Mm-hmm.
Get out to the Sheepdog support the MS community
Tonight.
From
From what time? What time?
6 to 10,
6 to
11.
10.
Shish.
Yeah, yeah.
Till
Till the
till
cops
it's
come.
over.
Yeah. Till
Yeah.
Gus says, yo, guys, guys.
Yeah,
you
I
gotta get the fuck out.
Yeah, dude. Support each other, like my man said, dude. The knowledge is power.
We'll be
Remember
there.
that till next time. Don't be an asshole. Don't be a dick. Douches.
Peace.